Hi, everyone, and welcome to special simulcast, the Neil Haley Show and the Mina Valentine Show with our host, Mina Valentine. What? Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? TGIF, huh?
Yeah, all right. So, what are we going to talk about today? I think I said we're going to talk about Dolly Parton because she's very big in the world, and a lot of people are mourning her loss.
They
What did you? What?
are.
What about you, especially growing up in the South?
My
How
father
much
was an
influence?
opera singer, so I didn't hear a lot of country, ever. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But I liked a lot of her songs when I grew up. You know, I was older and now had my own place, and um, I owned a bar and restaurant, and we had some of her big songs on there. Um, I really like Jolene, and she wrote that song because she and her husband were in a store. And I can't remember now where she said they were. I think she specified where they were, but this woman that worked there kept flirting with him. She said she was real pretty, and it made her really mad that this woman was flirting with her husband. So that's when she wrote Jolene. And then, of course, most everyone knows that I Will Always Love You was written for Porter Wagner. Um, she wrote that song for him because she was leaving. And he really helped her. He gave her the leg up, but she had the wherewithal to really make a big thing of herself. She was quite the lady.
Right. Quite the lady. Interesting.
Yeah,
But you
she
really
had
not,
some.
you're never were a Dolly Parton fan growing up at all?
I didn't know who she was. I'd never heard country music. I
Why?
because my father was an opera singer.
And you were not allowed to listen to any type of music but opera?
No, but the school that I went to was pretty affluent, and I mean, we if anybody listened to anything other than the classical music that I heard at home all the time, it was usually rock and roll. I can remember when I heard the Beatles for the first time. I was in my bedroom and I heard that the one song that they sang, "I Want to Hold Your Hand," I think,
Right.
and I thought, boy, these guys are going to really make it big. That was an understatement.
Okay. So, but what do you think she's done for the world, Dolly
Oh,
Parton?
Dolly was a very good ambassador for the United States. She really was, and and the proof is in the fact that the British acknowledged her um, death, and that's that's remarkable. We've had more actors and singers that have come and gone, uh, but I don't remember the English ever saluting their death like they have with Dolly. She was just who she was, the woman that she was. You know, she never tried to be anything any different. She made fun of herself. She was very self-deprecating, but she was very shrewd. She had several things in the works at the time of her death. She was always a businesswoman. She was always looking for that next opportunity. She gave a lot of money away. She children that were born in the area that were poor, that they would get a book every month from the time they were born until they were 5 years old. She did that because her father couldn't read or write, and she just felt like nobody should be illiterate. Um, and she surprised a lot of people, um, and I think that's something that I appreciate in her because I've surprised a lot of people myself. You can play dumb and work it in your favor a lot of times. You can take advantage. And she loved life, and I love life. I do, and I have so much more that I want to do, and I'm sure she did too. 80 comes fast. Um,
Yeah.
I guess whatever the problem was, the health problem that she had, must have been discovered almost a year ago, and she was treating it, but and she had to cancel some of her performance dates. But
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't think anybody was aware of, just unless they
Her,
were in her inner circle of friends. I don't think anybody
so
was.
she never mentioned she had cancer to people then.
No, yeah, like
Yeah.
there was somebody that I saw on TV that she said I just talked to her 2 weeks ago, and she never said anything. And then I turned on the TV and they said that she's died. So yeah, I guess she just didn't want the fanfare.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Too bad we can't all live our lives like that.
right. But she lived her life well. I mean, what was she, a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader like 4 years ago? So it really happened fast.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And she, there was something about, I'm trying to remember, she has flowers. Is it flowers that she has tattooed uh, on her arms? I
Hmm.
can't remember that story. Do you remember that story about the
No.
tattoos? Yeah, she's always wore the long sleeves because she had tattoos, but I can't remember now why. Because people didn't know that. Um, but she did it for a reason. I can't remember why. Oh gosh. Let me see if I can rattle my head like this and see if I can get everything back into place. So, I might put a character like her in one of my books.
All right.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Create a character like her in one of your books. All right.
Yeah.
So people can go to minavalentine.com, purchase your books, learn more about you, Mina. Really appreciate the conversation, and it's great you're feeling better and what you
Yes.
went through,
Yes.
and you're able to drive again.
Yeah. Well, I haven't driven since yesterday, but I'm going to.
All right.
All
That
right.
was a special simulcast of the Neil Hay Show and the Mina Valentine Show, guys. Take care.